If you're shopping for a reliable AC adapter for your Roland VAD306 electronic drum set, you might think you found the perfect match. But here's what surprised me. Despite costing less than 15 bucks, this replacement power adapter has some quirks you absolutely need to know before buying. Most reviews on similar products either hype them up or warn you to avoid them altogether. However, today I'm giving you an honest, no-fluff breakdown of the Roland VAD306 replacement AC adapter, and why it's not quite what it seems at first glance. Stick around because what I reveal next might just save your drum kit from unexpected downtime or worse. Let's dive into the deep end, starting with the basics. This adapter promises compatibility with a wide range of Roland V-Drum's acoustic design models, namely VAD507, VAD506, VAD504, VAD503, VAD306, and VAD307. Plus, it works seamlessly with the popular TD27 and TD17 sound modules. That's a big plus if you have multiple drum kits or plan to upgrade without swapping your power sources every time. Its input voltage supports the typical AC 100 to 240 V, 50/60 Hz, which is fairly universal, and the barrel tip connector fits snugly into Roland's proprietary power ports. So on paper, this adapter checks your compatibility and universal voltage boxes perfectly. However, compatibility is just the start. The manufacturer touts features like low interference and noise, advanced technology, high efficiency, and reliability. Plus, it claims to include comprehensive safety measures like protection from overcharging, overheating, overvoltage, and short circuit. Sounds like this little $15 gadget packs the punch of a premium product, right? But what about real-world performance? Here's where things get interesting, and why you should hear me out before clicking buy. So, are you the kind of drummer who depends on flawless performance from your gear? Maybe you're gigging regularly or recording tracks for your next EP, and you cannot afford unexpected power interruptions. Or perhaps you're a home drummer obsessed with protecting your investment and maximizing every gear upgrade. If that sounds like you, understanding both the promises and pitfalls of the Roland VAD306 replacement adapter is crucial. Because while it looks like an unbeatable bargain, the drawbacks could cost you way more than just money. They could throw a wrench into your creative flow. Now, let's unpack some user experiences. On forums and review sites, many users report that this adapter does work fine initially and remains a solid budget option. But then the plot thickens. Others mention that after a few months, intermittent power drops occur, sometimes causing their drum modules to reboot unexpectedly mid-song or mid-practice. That's like a drummer suddenly dropping a beat and walking off stage in confusion. Not the best look or sound. Additionally, some say the build quality feels flimsy compared to Roland's original adapters, turning what should be a plug-and-play part into a source of frustration. Think of it this way. Buying this adapter is like getting a cup of instant coffee instead of freshly ground beans. Sure, it wakes you up, but it won't give you the smooth kickstart you expect from high-quality gear. But here's a twist. Some users highlight that the safety features actually shine. With overcharge and short-circuit protections, this adapter reportedly shields your precious drum module better than some overpriced alternatives. So while it might occasionally hiccup performance-wise, it stands guard against catastrophic damage. That trade-off alone might appeal to budget-conscious drummers who prefer peace of mind over flawless endurance. Still, warnings about noise interference did come up occasionally. Some say humming or buzzes crept in, which could interfere with recording clarity or trigger unexpected triggers in sensitive pads. This makes it less ideal if you're doing professional studio work or run a recording setup where silence is golden. Let me stop and ask, would you prefer spending a little more for Roland's official adapter that guarantees durability, or take a chance on this budget option with mixed reviews? Stay tuned because I'll share a savvy tip to get the best of both worlds shortly. For now, Imagine you're in the middle of a live set, drums thumping, crowd hyped, and suddenly your module goes dark because of a faulty power adapter. Nightmare scenario, right? Well, early adopters of this adapter mention these glitches tend to happen more with older or extensively used VAD306 kits. Newer models seem less affected. So if you've got a recent kit, this adapter might suit you just fine. But if yours has footprints from years of drumming adventures, beware. It might be a ticking time bomb. Another thing worth mentioning is the physical design and cable length. This adapter features a standard barrel tip connector compatible with Roland specs, but the actual cable length can feel short for some setups, especially if your drum module sits far from the power outlet. You might need an extra extension cord, and that's an inconvenience to factor in. Kind of like ordering pizza with extra cheese but forgetting to ask for the napkins. You get some benefits but not quite the full comfort you hoped for. Now, is the Roland VAD306 replacement adapter worth your hard-earned money? If you're on an absolute budget and need a quick replacement to get your kit powered up again, this adapter delivers basic functionality without breaking the bank. It's like buying a fast food meal. Not gourmet, but it gets the job done when you're hungry and in a hurry. On the other hand, if reliability, long-term durability, and noise-free performance rank high on your priority list, you might want to invest in the official Roland adapter or explore higher-end third-party options. Comedy moment. Why did the drummer keep the bad AC adapter? Because he was tired of the power outages. It was a shocking relationship. Okay, I'll stick to reviewing gear, but you get the point. Power problems are frustrating. Here's a pro tip to end on. If you go for this adapter, always keep a backup power source handy, especially if you perform live or rely on your V-drums for practice. Also, consider inspecting the adapter regularly for any signs of wear or overheating. A cheap price isn't worth a fire hazard or damaged gear. Safety first, drummers. To recap, the Roland VAD306 replacement AC adapter offers commendable compatibility and safety features, and delivers basic performance at a budget price. However, complaints about intermittent power loss, weaker build quality, occasional noise interference, and cable length limitations mean you need to evaluate your priorities carefully before buying. Are you okay with a minor risk for big savings? Or do you want rock-solid reliability and crystal-clear sound from the start? Your choice. Either way, the adapter can be a practical solution for home drummers, beginners, or anyone needing a fast, affordable replacement. One more joke before we wrap. Why did the electronic drum take a nap? Because it was running low on power, and that's exactly what this adapter fixes most of the time. In conclusion, don't let this honest review scare you off entirely. If you understand the trade-offs and need an economical adapter that covers basic needs with decent safety, the Roland VAD306 replacement is a smart buy. But if you're a pro or serious hobbyist looking for consistent performance night after night, investing a little more upfront could save you headaches. Either way, you're now better armed with the facts to make the right choice for your drumming setup. If you want to grab this adapter for the best price currently available on Amazon, check the link in the description below. It updates regularly to get you the biggest discount. That way you get solid value while protecting your V-drums and your budget. Thanks for watching, and remember, the right power adapter keeps your beats going strong. Don't settle for less.